Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Glenn Sam Sloan, hence the GSS videos. It's what I do. And as you can hear, I'm something in the queue. I'm phoning up I'm phoning my landlords because I've emailed them and I emailed them pictures of all the health and safety risks around in the communal area, like the bin sheds needing cleaning, and not being used correctly, right, and um, the rubbish being dropped about, right, by passers-by, and asking my landlords and the local council and the borough council if we can get some refuse bins to be put around the close in which I live. And they haven't done it. That's all they say is, "Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that." Well, my clothes belongs to Saffron, so they can do that, right? But don't want to do that, right? Um, the alleyway that goes through is under the alleyway is the under the is the alleyway is for the is under borough council. So in fact, I've emailed one email, but copied and pasted borough council, my landlords, and the Kings Lynn. Oh, whoops, yeah, that's who I am. Into that email, the Kings Lynn Borough Council and the Kings Lynn Town Council into that email, and they all said, "Oh, there's nothing they can do about that." When yeah, there is. Here, I've got a letter. Dear Glenn, I'm writing to all tenants regarding the current state of the bin area at Larkspur, at Close, which has been reported to me as overflowing and as not being used properly. I've visited the area and can confirm there is overflowing and unhygienic refuge that should not be left there. All tenants that state as follows: you must dispose of all rubbish and refuge uh, seriously. I can't read that word. I can't read that word. Sincerely, sincerely and hygienically, as it in the bins if provided, or in plastic bin bag when bin is full. You must properly dispose of all of other material which is not normally collected by the refuge collectors. As we currently have no idea, have no knowing who is unsuitable, uh, as we have no way knowing who is leaving unsuitable refuge. I'm writing to you all, to all tenants. Okay, what's this? Hello, Lee. It's I live at number 9 Larkspur Close in Gaywood, and I got Gaywood, Kings Lynn.
What was the name of the road? Sorry.
Larkspur Close.
Larkspur.
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 LARKSPUR, and it's close.
Okay. And your name was?
Glenn Sloan.
Lovely. And just for the data protection, if you can confirm your date of birth for me.
Yes, it's the 5th of the 8th, 1982.
Brilliant. And lastly, just your email address.
It is Irish_. pride at
Yep.
live.co.uk.
Fabulous. And how can I help you today?
Well, I'm actually not happy with this letter I received from Pete Tory, right? And I'm not happy with them. Big time, not happy, right? Because I'm the one emailed. I emailed Saffron, right? Telling Saffron about of the unhealthy areas that's been dumped either in the bin sheds or around the close. And all I've been getting over the phone is, oh, there's nothing we can do about that by Saffron. Right? For one thing, okay, it's down to the tenants, right, to dispose of the rubbish in the correct manner, but it's down to Saffron to keep the to pressure wash the bin sheds and keep them clean in that way. It's also down to Saffron now because there's people dropping waste behind number one, right, on the wasteland. We've got a broken down sofa that needs disposing of, and Saffron does know that. I emailed them the pictures. There's whiskey bottles. There's rusty mattress springs down there. There's a computer chair, and there's a toilet aid, right? And I know me and my neighbour at number 10, we don't use the bin sheds because we got fed up of the state of the bin sheds. We bought 2 mini bins out of those bin sheds and we keep outside ours. Right. So this letter here is blaming all 10 of us when number 9 and number 10, we literally disgusted, right, of the state of the bin sheds. So we've walked away from the bin sheds but taken 2 bins along with us.
Okay, so then obviously that letter's not aimed at you, it's aimed at everyone as a whole, because it's a communal bin, so everybody, according to us, would use it.
Yeah.
So that letter actually is for everybody
I've also emailed of the health and safety risks, it goes against health and safety risks about and hygiene risks and all that. I've emailed pictures of what's been dumped behind number one. It's still on Saffron's land of a bit of the waste there that is down to Saffron to collect and to dispose of because it's not us. We don't do that.
But somebody's put it there, haven't they?
No, it's not us. So why should we, when we pay Saffron all this money for the upkeep of the ground the ground rent, why do we have to get rid of it all when other people who don't even live here are dumping up rubbish?
Okay, what? And does that letter say that you've got to get rid of it?
Well, Saffron's not doing it. I've emailed. Have you seen those emails coming from my email address? Right, you see the state of that land. There's been emails sent through by me and by my staff members of that area behind number one, right? And it's disgusting. Yeah. It's literally disgusting. It's got a broken down bin, a broken down sofa underneath a bush, like someone's been camping there. Right? We've got vodka bottles. We've got beer cans. We've got clearly something like a pressure washer, and we've got something from a car, right? And a computer chair. I've seen all this. I've taken photos. I've sent it through to Saffron myself.
Yeah.
So, and then all I'm getting back from Saffron is like, there's nothing we can do about that. Well, it's Saffron's property. They say yes, they can. It just, and then we get in this. Yes, okay. So what's in the bin sheds is down to it's down to the tenants, right, who use those bin sheds to dispose of the rubbish correctly. I understand that. I literally do understand that. The main.
Okay. So yeah, and obviously you've received a letter as you are a tenant to use those bin sheds. So that's why you've received a letter as well.
Yeah. But I will say, I will tell you, number 9, it's myself, and number 10, it's just my neighbour. We don't use those bin sheds because we are literally getting fed up with how those bin sheds are being used. Right? It's disgusting. So we put 2 bins out of that, a green and the black bin out, and we put it outside the front doors. Right? And my bins, every Thursday, they get when they get emptied, they get cleaned. The main.
Yeah. But obviously, because Saffron can't be aware of that, or that because you do have access to use that, and can be. That's why the letter's gone out to you as well. It's not.
No.
Obviously,
it's me. And it's me. If you can tell, see, as you know now by the email, right? It's me that's actually been emailing you those health and safety risks at the bin sheds and behind. Right. Yeah. So all I'm going to say to yourself, what's your name again, please?
It's Lee.
Sorry, Lee. I'm telling you, as a tenant, and the person who's one of the people who was emailed yourselves, Saffron, it's not me. I'm literally disgusted with it. It's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. Right. I don't know if the staff members have seen any letters here, this letter, but I'm going to be showing them it. Right. And in terms of take a photo of that, photograph a photo, right, and then stick that up and say the staff can't do it either. Because I'm getting fed up. I don't know who's doing it. The main. I don't know who's doing it. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. I will actually say, the computer chair, I recognise that computer chair. It's not mine, but I know where it come from. So yes, it's one of the staff, not a rich staff member, but it's one of the staff who dumped that there. All right, and I'm not happy.
Staff for who? Sorry.
For not your staff. It's not Saffron staff. It's Luxbot. It's Dimension staff. The computer chair come from the office. That's what I was saying. The computer staff, the computer chair, right, come from the office. And I've told them that you shouldn't be dumping that there. That's not that. If it's broken, you should just dispose of it properly. There's even a toilet aid there. We don't know that. I know that come from here, but all the other rubbish, all the other bits of rubbish, even that bags of bags of grass cuttings, that's even on there. The main.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy. I'm just not happy because it's disgusting. The people who is not dumping rubbish, right? It's getting painted in the same brush here. Right?
Yeah, see, I think because obviously Saffron don't know exactly who uses it, who doesn't. So it's just everybody.
Yeah, no.
I know you're telling me.
I'm not just talking about the bin sheds.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm talking about the whole of the right. Me and my neighbour don't use the. Who's living directly next door to me. We don't use the bin sheds, right? But the other areas outside the bin sheds, like behind the bin shed of behind near number 1, right, and that end near the office, there's rubbish been dumped behind that bin shed as well, and I know that the toilet aid and the computer chair that comes from one of the staff members would have done that, but the rest of them, no one else done that. None of us here. Like we've got that people. We have a lot of drunks hanging around, right, drinking their drinks and then chucking them. Right, we've got people dumping sofas up behind, and rusty mattress springs. That's not us. That's not us. And someone's aware of that. I emailed them. That email address the email address I gave you, well, it's Irish_pride. I'm Irish and I'm proud of it. That's what that email address is. Well, that email address, Irish_pride@live.co.uk, is my email address, and I emailed Saffron several times with those with pictures.
Yeah.
Right, and it's still there, and Saffron's still blaming. Right, and Saffron knows number 9 Larkspur Close, and my email address is the same person.
Yeah, but obviously Saffron ain't aware who's doing it, who's not doing it.
But no, but if I'm emailing Saffron with that email address, then clearly they should know it's me. I'm emailing them. I'm emailing them. They know it's not me dumping it all.
No, correct, and I understand you're saying that, but the way that they're obviously seeing it is that you do have access to that communal bin.
Yeah,
so
but don't use it.
They don't know you don't use it though. What I'm saying is you do have access to it.
I know
so what they've done is what they've done is sent a letter to every home that has access to it.
Well,
and to let you all know.
Yeah.
Basically,
I do understand that. I do understand that big time. Right?
Yeah.
I do understand that. I might have learning disabilities, but I do understand that. Right? But there's a lot of people here who probably get mixed up here with this letter because it's not very clear, for one. And for two, if me and my neighbour number 10, we don't use the bin sheds because we have 2 wheelie bins outside at the front doors, because we are fed up with the way the bin sheds are being kept, right, by the other tenants and by Saffron not pressure washing it then after. We can never, right, because it's actually there. It's actually written down in black and white that it's Saffron's job to pressure wash the bin sheds.
Right.
It says it there. It says it. We pay so much money for the ground rent at Larkspur, and what do we get? We don't get. Well, the bush. There's a lot of the bushes out there have been planted at day one of Larkspur's opened, right? They died. They're dead. They need pulling up and replanted, and then whoever Saffron contracts to do the groundwork, like cutting grass and sort of like the plant beds and all that, they're not doing it properly, because I've even emailed mentioning that's right. I've even emailed about them as well, saying that the bushes need pulling up, new ones need planting. Then you put membrane down, and then put grass, then wood chippings on top of that to stop the weeds from going through, right? But they don't do that. They kept the dead bushes there in place, and then just pulled up any weeds and then put on top of the mud wood chippings. I thought, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not doing it properly.
Okay, what I should do is ask someone from that team to give you a call.
Yeah, and also another thing is, I know I'm not talking about the alleyway. The alleyway I know is down to Borough Council, but Larkspur is down to Saffron because it's Saffron's property, right? Can we get, but because of the amount of rubbish being dropped down the alleyway, can we put onto Larkspur some public bins, right? Just to stop the public from just dropping rubbish, because rubbish is getting blown all over Larkspur, right, and gathering outside my front door. And I don't think that's very fair.
Okay, I'll put that in as well, and then I'll get someone to give you a call.
Yeah, thank you. Mine and my neighbour's front doors are at the side. It's and I'm the furthest away, and the wind is taking it and gathering it outside my front door. But that's not fair.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
Okay, then I'll ask someone to call.
Thank you.
All right then. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Well, I hope you heard that, right, ladies and gents. He didn't want to help. He didn't want to help. The reason I went live here on YouTube is that I had a backup of right. There's a letter. I'm not holding them, but there's a letter right there. Right, stuff on heading paper. Right, there's all there. See all that. Right. Yes, I'm a Saffron tenant. I'm a Dimensions client, and a Saffron tenant, and I'm getting fed up with and the wrong thing I'm doing. Right, the rubbish I know not Saffron, Dimensions managers or custom workers this chucked behind the back. I'm thinking bring that forward, right? And then these need to be disposed of properly, and if they don't get disposed of properly, I've already told Saffron that this come from the office, and I don't know which one of these have been, which staff members dumped it, right? But whoever it is who dumped it is disgusting, right? We are getting blamed. We're getting blamed. The residents here are getting blamed for the bin sheds when actually it's not really our it's not mine or it's not my neighbour's fault. It's whoever uses the bin sheds. And the two of us here that don't use the bin sheds because of the filthy, disgusting. I mean, it's just really ill. People do not know how to use it. How to. So, yeah. But yeah, I've done this on purpose. Went live on YouTube because I knew what Saffron was going to say. So I'm hoping you heard Saffron. And there were excuses that they gave. That guy gave. Right. Yes, ladies and gents, take care of yourselves and each other. Farewell. Bye bye.